So the only change I made is I put in this 1/4 that can mill, just because that one game I played actually went out, just in case. It's actually 3 mana for a 1/4, so it's like it's actually pretty good just blocking on the ground anyway. And I have other mill cards. Like this isn't even that bad. You can just cycle it in most games, and then mill five. Mill five. I mean, five's a lot. And then I have another one of these guys. So, like, I think if I actually had known more about that milling was good, I might have actually drafted more and made this a mill deck. Because there was definitely more of these types of cards going around, and I have two. I think I could have got at least 3 of these bounce spells that mill, and then just come up the ground with like these guys, the priests removal. I think I actually might have had a stronger deck, but I don't think I want it as my main. Like Flyers is still right now my main plan. So. So here we go, Razman. Let's see, 2 white mana. If I draw any land, yeah, I got 2 cyclers. If I draw a single land, I can play the Even. So don't think I'll be cycling my desert this game, so just play it. All right, get the priest. Next turn I have the Aven. And then if by turn 4 I still haven't drawn a land, I can cycle one of these drakes. That should be good for me. I don't care about the ground, so it's good that he's playing 1/3 ground creatures. Yep, that guy's cat is really good for putting -1 counters on. So he's got a 3/4. Don't have anything I can do that's great here, so I'll just tap with the bird. Untap itself. Get in for 2. Cycle one of these. An island. And cat. So I do have 4 power. I could block the Kudu. I would lose my flyer. But I have a 1/4 in my hand, so is that even, I mean, it's probably not even worth it. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it. I want to have a 1/4 and a 3/4 to block this thing later on. And I have a decent amount of removal in my deck, so. Well, I think I have 2 removal. It's not that much. Fight. Alright, well, can't block it with my 1/4 anymore. Can block it with my 1/1. Does it have trample? It does have trample. Okay, well. This might be a little bit too much for me unless I draw some removal. Really need 1 more land. Can attack with the lifelinker and gain 1 life. Can I do 5 damage to it next turn? Or this turn? No. So my options are, like, I could cycle one of these guys, probably this one. Hope I hit a land, and if I do, play the Seer. But if I don't hit a land, then kind of screwed. Otherwise, I could just play the Seer and hope to draw a land next turn. I think it's better to risk it a little bit here. Because I can get to this lake lane if I get enough mana. Well, Censor's not great, but just get my 1 lifelink in there. So if I have nothing to censor, I'll cycle. Otherwise, obviously, I'll censor it. Taking 4, which is obviously not good, but can always chump block it later with these embalm guys. All right, well. Does he have any deserts? That is a desert that mills. Oh, wow, there's a mill land. Okay. I will cycle the sensor. Still no land, huh? Well, I could Vizier. Still couldn't block this guy effectively, though. Feels like I'm going to be casting the Winds Rebuke this turn. I don't want to cycle like all of my fires, but I do need to hit lands. Alternatively, this turn I can just block with the Sacred Cat. I think this turn I'll cast the Vizier. Hope one more turn to draw a land, and I'll just chump block with a cat this turn. It's now time to start jumping. I got infinite of these cat tokens to get out, so. Oh, fuck it, it's trample. I even knew that, but I still gain the life link. I still get life when it comes back from the graveyard, so. Alright, there's my land. Gonna keep hitting land drops so I can get to this lay claim. Alright, so now I could do Winds Rebuke and the Seer. That seems good. Alternatively, I just don't have anything else that can block the 4/5 right now. So I think I do kind of have to get some pressure going in the air, otherwise I'll eventually die to this thing. But it doesn't seem like this is the turn to get out a flyer. Maybe next turn. Do I even want to let him untap? I could have like sensors and stuff in his deck. Yeah, let's just bounce it now. I don't want to risk getting censored by him. Right, well, I'm going 2 cards that aren't land, so that's pretty good for me. Only sense that I need land to cast Lake Claim. Would I mill on him? Jesus. Well, I can Lake Claim that eventually. Trial of Knowledge. Six mana. Next turn, if I draw a land, I can Lake Claim. This turn, get out the 3/4 flyer, I guess. Man, he has so many cards in his hand. Should I play it around censor? I guess this does play around censor. I guess I attack here. Right, yeah. 3 giant creatures. Get in that one damage. Alright, well I have Lake Claim next turn, so that's good. I still got gas in my graveyard to embalm. So I'm low, but stabilizing, I think. You are attacking with that. So I could take 2. Because I didn't really plan that out. You take 2 either way, I guess, so. Kind of annoying. I mean, I don't think I had anything else I could have done there. Do need to get some Life King going on. Vizier of the Many Faces. Double Afflict. All right, farm to market's good. I don't want to do this. Guess I take it with my lake lane. Let's see. Tag. Just that guy, I guess. Maybe I should have casted this before, just to see what happened. Okay, well, if I survive the next turn, I'm feeling pretty good. If I survive the next turn. Because then I'll have farm. Wait, what happened to this cartouche? It fell off when I enchanted it? Because it's enchant creature you control. That's weird. Not what you normally expect to happen when you steal someone's creature. Getting low. I need to start attacking with this life-linking creature just to gain that 1 life. I mean, I have the farm to market, so I'm not like dead or anything, but I think I'm going to start just suiciding these cat tokens in just to get the lifelink to stay above this pharaoh thing, or wall of forgotten pharaohs. Okay, well. One, two. I think I attack with most of these creatures. And maybe not the 1/4 because it can block the 3/4. Guy definitely has a lot of cards in his hand. It's a little a little concerning. Let's see. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I could cast this and still have Essence Scatter up. I kind of want to have farm and Essence Scatter this turn, so I'll just get the cat out this turn. Because yeah, this would only leave me with 2 mana left. I wouldn't be able to cast farm. I mean, he might just counter my farm. Yeah, maybe it's better just to go aggro this turn. Still have Essence Scatter up. I don't have farm up anymore, but we'll see. Hopefully he just taps out for some big fly or something, and I can Essence Scatter it. This thing looks weird. Zombie bird soldier. It's some frightening art. He's looking at my 3/3, so that's not a good sign for me. Come on, just play a fat creature. Alright, well, it's good enough to Essence Scatter. He might have Censor here, but obviously at this point, what am I going to do? Yep. Not the end of the world. It's just a 3/2 flyer. I mean, like, I don't care that much about it. Okay, I actually don't want to play these lands because I can use them on the market side of farm to market. All right, are we on the mill plan yet? Let's see. He's probably on the Wall of Forgotten Pharaohs plan. Trying to win with that. I can still attack with this with these two. He can block here and then here. It doesn't really accomplish anything. I can farm one of them if I. It's probably good enough, and then I can market this turn also. I just attack with everything. No, I leave the 1/4 back. Yeah, I like this. I can't just sit around forever because of the wall. Let's see, how do I want to do this? I think I farm the Eternal of Harsh Truce. And I'm going to start saving lands to discard to this thing. I mean, I'm closer to just killing him with damage than I am with milling him out, but may as well represent. The option to mill if it comes down to it. Come on, buddy. What do you got here? Don't think he's embalming that. I guess he's looking at all my creatures to see which, if any, this would be good to embalm. So he's going to embalm, what, the 3/4 flyer, I guess? I can bounce it. I can bounce it on my turn. Maybe I'll just mill him. All right, so I have a desert, so I can tap stuff. I mean, definitely bouncing the token, because that kills it. There we go. Rank up. Platinum 2. Actually, yeah, I do like. So I added this one of these mill guys to my deck. This guy. I do like having one of these guys in here. Actually, it's just a good alternate win condition if everything stalls out. And he's a 3-mana 1/4, so he's like a really good blocker anyway. Like I have other mill cards. I have this thing, which is actually not that bad to be honest. You just cycle it for 1 blue, and I have another one of these guys. But I'm just still working on the flyers as like my main win condition, and then just like if I play against someone who's got a ton of removal or whatever, I can maybe mill them out. 3-0, doing good. Doing it live. I want to see some other decks. I haven't seen much red, actually. No, I saw some aggro. I saw like a red-white aggro deck. I just split against green-blue. Played against blue-white. I haven't played against any black yet. I haven't played blue-black. I want to see a blue-black deck. Alright, this looks fine. It's all just removal, but it's good enough. I mean, I got a 3-drop, so it's not all removal. It's a 3-drop and 3 removal. He mold to 6. Mulligan to 6. This guy's actually pretty good at cycling, but I don't know if I need to cycle yet. I do want to get to 5 land. I think I can wait one more turn before cycling to see if I need to draw land or not. I mean, I'll probably just cast it obviously and then cycle it. Okay, well. Attack for 2. And Fanbearer. I'll probably just farm it. Since I have the mana up this turn. It's not a great creature, but I have other removal in my hand. At least that's pseudo removal. And bounce. And I can't use this market until it's in my graveyard, so. Okay. I am not going to use the 2 mana for this guy, so let's just attack. Swing in here. I want a cat, or do I want the... This guy's better, but takes 4 mana, whereas this guy only takes 1. I think I'm going to be kind of constrained on mana in the near future. So let's get a cat. Plus, when I embalm it, I can draw a card, so it's kind of nice. Maybe I can draw a land with it or something if I still don't get a land next turn. He's also missing land? Let's see. Must be missing land drops. Even though he casted Tormenting Voice. He had a wall in this deck. Well, that's technically a land. Let's just draw a card off this first. See what we get. Okay. So I want to play that. And I have Thirst. May as well use it on the Scrapper. Just to be mana efficient. Do I want to use the Fanbearer to tap this turn? Probably. Okay, killing something. Probably the Fanbearer. Nope, killing that. Okay. I guess I could have saved it with my Winds of Rebuke, but I didn't. I'm actually winning right now, so I guess just keep the pressure up. I don't need to play these more defensive cards. Do I want to play the Desert? I think I do. Probably end up cycling at some point. Even though I have the fan bearer out, so having a little more mana is good. Whoa! Incoming. I don't have a great long-term answer for that. I can bounce it this turn. If I bounce it this turn, tap this guy, attack with everything. He replays it next turn. I do maybe either 4 or 5 damage to him, put him to 6. Yeah, I'll see how I'm getting that last few points in if I do it like that, though. Alternatively, I can use impeccable timing if he blocks with the Strangler. Alternatively, I can just tap it this turn. And I really don't want that thing in play, though. Because if he cycles a card while it's in play, all my creatures like basically die. Okay, so did I decide what I wanted to do here? I think I'm going to attack with everything. Alright, I'm gonna play this desert. I want to be using this fan bearer, so I really need a little bit more mana. Yep. That is annoying. If he cycles again, I don't know how I win. Oh my god, it triggers off other things that aren't cycling. Did I waste some removal that I should have saved for that thing? Did he kill? Yeah, we got some problems here. Mo money, mo problems. Apparently this is a good card, just in case anyone was wondering. Alright, well. GL. What do I have in my deck that I could possibly draw here? Compulsory Rest. It's not even that good. I'm trying my best. What does this thing do? Draw a card? Sure, why not? I mean, I just lost to this thing. Didn't have any hard removal for it. Okay. If only I had +3/+3, could attack and kill him. Oh, wow. Lake Claim. That would have been good if I'd top decked it, but I didn't. Don't think there's anything I can do at 3 life. I gotta get rid of 2 of his creatures. I got 1 blocker. I have to get rid of this somehow. None of this does anything, so. GG. I mean, I'll cycle it, but. Damn, that was close. Even with this Archfiend of whatever he was, destroying my entire board. Bomb rare. My deck's not good at like going aggro. I had to like try to kill him, but the 1/1s and the 1/3s didn't deliver the beats fast enough. Man, if I had that control magic, would have been insane. Would have been insane. Mixing. 2 white lands and no way to cycle colorlessly. So that's a mulligan. Alright, this looks playable. Put the Winds of Rebuke back, probably. Don't have any blue, and it's not really necessary. Let's see. I will maybe cycle the desert next turn, so. No, I'll just play it. Human Wizard against flying. Alright, well, time to start cycling. There we go. Is there any reason to go aggro? This guy does make it kind of hard to block. I don't have any other removal though. I'm a little scared to use it on this. But next turn I'm going to tap out, so. Black White Zombies. It used to be a good deck in one of the Amonkhet draft formats. I don't remember If it was the base Amonkhet or the expansion set. I tried to draft Black White Zombies in my first draft, but didn't really work. At least my deck didn't have any synergy. I had like one Zombie Lord and that's it. Didn't have any of these Binding Mummies, which I know are good, but just never got any of them. Alright, well, what do we do next turn? Play the Oracle, I guess. If I draw a land, maybe Embalm the Soldier here. Opponent is having some issues figuring out what to do. This background is quite elaborate. Dirt's like covering the cards. This guy time out or something? Oh wow, he must have timed out. Well, that sucks for him, I guess. Don't need censor. Don't need to mill. Do want land. Again, this graphics is all messed up. Looks like my opponent's back. Alright, sure. Attack for 5. You get to attack back with lifelink. Yeah, maybe not. If I draw a line next turn, I can play this and leave up my counter. Alternatively, I can just tap and play this guy. Zombie bat. Not too worried about this race. I have that once I just run out of cards, I can start using the fan bearer, so. Okay, so I drew the lands, so I can play the aerial guide and leave up the tapper and Supreme Will. Do I want to attack with a 2/4? I don't think so. Although he didn't attack with... I think I actually am going to attack with it, because he didn't attack with his 2/2 when my 2/4 was already tapped, so... I think I'm going to kill the tapper. Wait, what? Oh, wrong card. I'm not going to attack before. I'm not going to tap before combat. If he wants to attack me for 2, that's fine. I feel like he needs to be more worried about blocking than just attacking. I don't even really need to counter that, but I will anyway. Well, I'm out of gas. Kind of do my load a little bit here. Maybe peak too soon. We'll see. Because there's no reason not to tap this thing. Like I'm gonna tap. I want to tap it anyway, so. Well, flooding out a little bit. Kills this aerial guide. I don't know. Couldn't kill it. Platinum tier 2. What are we at here? 4 wins, so we basically got our money back. Keep grinding. All right, what we got here? No blue mana, but I got a Sacred Cat and impeccable timing. Let's see, I have 9 blue sources in the deck. So like a 1 in 3 chance to draw it. Problem is if I draw a blue card, it's like not even that great. that great. Shit, I should have played the impeccable timing. Is there some kind of flash blocker? That was rude. Rip my cat. So I could play the Dauntless Haven, or I could hold up impeccable timing and Supreme Will. This turn it attacks becomes a 2/2. Next turn it attacks becomes a 3/3. I can still kill it next turn, and I have Wind's Rebuke to reset it, so I think I'll just play my creature. A lot of instant speed tricks. I'd like to get my creature down first and then have... Alright, well, so much for having a creature. Each player shuffles their graveyard into their library. Cool. Alright, well. Gotta draw a blue source at some point. Another blue source, I mean. Probably won't bounce that in combat. Maybe I'll bounce it in a turn, but I'd rather leave the counter up this turn. I'll just take the 3. Alright, well, now I'll bounce it. Alright. Oh, I don't have 2 blue. Oh my god. I'm like, 5 mana. Oh. God, do I even want to counter this thing? Or do I just get an island with this freaking Supreme Well? Just whatever. No islands. Okay. Well, he must have like removal in his hand. So I'm a little scared of just getting a creature that might die to removal. Could get compulsory rest. I could get farm to market. I think farm to market has the most upside. All right, well, just play the bird. Definitely behind on the damage raise here. 22 to 15. How did he gain life exactly? Oh, this thing when it attacked. Okay. Ugh. Annoying. The fuck? Just shuffled my graveyard. That was rude. This guy's on like mono removal, unfortunately for me. Ugh. I mean, I still have the answer to this guy, so it's not like the end of the world, but okay, I can't play out this turn. I gotta play farm. And then next turn play the attendant. That is definitely a problem. God, bouncing does nothing. It just delays it one turn. But I can't even block it next turn, so gotta do what you gotta do. This thing's really good. Like you wouldn't think it's just a 5-mana 4/4, but vigilance and reach together. It's a hell of a combo. Alright, get my cat. Draw a card. Got 2 lands to cast farm to market next turn. If only I'd had these cats out before when he's playing this freaking edict effect. Although I guess he had answers for that too. This guy just had a lot of removal. There's still double block here. It's not like the end of the world for me. Or not. I have to fight though, so I guess this turn I can still block, but next turn I don't have an answer for it. Oh wait, now you can sack it. Oh my god. This guy's popping off. So I can play a 3/4, I can play a 3/3 from the graveyard, or I can draw 2 and then discard 2. These are both lethal, so lose. I don't think there's any way I could draw 2 cards that could deal with both these 2 creatures. I guess technically I could draw. I have 2 2-mana removals. So, because in theory, I could draw. No. Damn. Too much removal. Yeah, removal's good against decks that don't have very many creatures like mine. What? I mean, I have all those little cats and stuff. You always had the magma spray to exile them, so I never got to like buy them back. All right, this looks fine. Obviously, need to draw lands, but I can cycle and tap in the meantime. Sensor, not as good when you're on the draw. Man, a lot of hate recently. Oh, maybe a sensor will have some value here. I don't think I'm censoring that. Man, I really want to leave up censor. I don't think there's any reason to play these little creatures. I can't censor that. Well, at least the cycling has drawn me into lands, so could be worse. 4 mana. It's got a 4/3. Not a great creature to put an Unquenchable Thirst on because you can just mana sink it later on. Man, it's not lining up that well. Maybe I'll just play the priest and bounce it. Doesn't seem great. I'm definitely bouncing the crocodile now. But it's not looking great long term here. Whenever a non-creature spell does 1 damage to each opponent. Okay. Well, I know he has the Croc, so playing Unquenchable Thirst before he plays the Croc is kind of pointless. Looks like it's just a Sphinx. So I'll take the Croc this turn. I can't block it, but then I'll put Unquenchable Thirst on it next turn. This. Copy. What's going on there? None of that was what I expected was going to happen. All right, well, this guy can block the 3/2. I can attack with the 1/3, although they got the Hasty Crocodile coming in. Does it have trample? Where is it? This thing? No, it doesn't have trample. I'm not gonna attack, I guess. Next turn I block the crocodile with a cat. I block this guy with this guy and this guy with this guy, yeah. No attacks. That's the problem. Is this anything? Huh. That's pretty good. Only 3 mana and 2 to use. Copy of anything on the board. Hmm. That's pretty strong. Could get the cat back. Get the even back. Get the even out. Maybe I should have played the desert. I don't think I have any. I have the 7-drop control magic. How do I chump block this turn? I guess I can always chump block with this thing. I guess I can block with everything. He doesn't have any cards left. He can kill 2 creatures. I mean, seems okay. It's not great, obviously, but what's this card in his hand? Oh, it's in his graveyard. Shelter your library. Just gonna get rid of my cat, I guess. Not looking good from this position. Whenever you exert as an attack, draw a card. How do I win this game? This thing kills me in basically 2 turns along with this guy. Actually, you can just cast it. You can use it twice. Yeah, there's just no way. I don't know. What? That was dumb. I guess I can gain life eventually, but yeah, you can just start using this thing like up to multiple times per turn. Well, 4 and 3. Another draft, 4 and 3. A little too slow out of the gate that game. With the 5-4 haster, and then he copied the 5-4 haster. A little too much speed. Well, I'll do another one. Get back in the queue. Did have a 4 and 3 record, so went up a little bit in rank. Got most of my money back. Can't complain. Definitely didn't feel like a deck that needed to go 7-0. I mean, didn't have any bombs. It was like my first blue-white deck. I realize now that the embalm is a lot more important. Well, not. I mean, if you want to make a really good synergy deck, having a lot of embalm makes that a lot better. Drakehaven's a pretty freaking good card. Every time you cycle, create a 2/2 flyer. And there's the black-white zombie stuff. Enters the battlefield, drain. 2 mana, 2/1 first strike. You can discard. That thing's pretty good. I mean, Drakehaven, I think, is good enough to try to build a cycling deck. I assume. If it's first pick. So I've seen a lot of cycling in black and red. So it's probably like a blue-red or blue-black deck. ideally. There's, I mean, there's cycling in white too. I guess there's cycling. There's not much in green really. This guy's really good. No black cards. I guess that's black card with cycling. As I say, there's no black cards. I mean, I really just want cycling. Mill. That is cycling. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to get that deck, so I shouldn't go all in yet. Yeah, I think this is the best card. Oh, what the heck is all this garbage? 2 mana X. Repeat the following process X times. Each opponent loses 3 life unless they sacrifice a non-land permanent or discard. Okay, so it basically just does a lot of damage. Discard a card, put a -1/-1 counter on card creature. Whenever you cycle or discards, that it's the third color, but it does work with that. Nope. Nope. I think this is the best card. It's not blue, but it is the best card. Not really any cycling or anything in here. Probably just, I guess there's the desert. Doesn't work with this guy, but it does work with this guy and this guy. Doesn't scatter so good though. Can take the desert. There's the mill. The mill desert. Sacrifice a desert. Mill 4 cards. Jeez. 4's a lot. All right, what else we got here? Can't block, haste. Creature was flying and cycling. Tap for mana. -1/-1 counter. Huh. This is not an obvious pick. Maybe I end up red-black. And this is a good card in red-black, maybe? Oh, here we go. Removal. That's good. All right, so red looks open. Red is open. If you're getting a, 6 pick, this guy. So converted mana cost 2 or less to the battlefield. Just want to make sure I understand what that card does. Oh, another desert. No, it's not a desert. It's a swamp mountain. But does have cycling. Here's some more discard. Pretty sure red, black is some type of a discard. I mean, it goes with the Drake Haven. But I feel like those things will come back around. What is this thing? I don't think I looked at it. 2 mana, 2/2. Exile it. Each opponent. Not bad, but not good. A lot of deserts. This thing with ETB. Yeah, works good with this guy. Works kind of with that guy. Bounce, discard. This thing's good even just for doing 3 damage. 3 mana. Burn spell. Alright, well, this thing's good. Discard a card. 2/1 first strike. Looks like black-red is open. My counter creature deals damage to their controller. I think I'd rather have this. 2 card creature has to be graveyard to your hand. I think that's better. Doesn't look like we're getting there on the Drake Haven life. Another struggle is always good. Ah, it's a late, really late. 3 mana instant. Do like 4 to 5 damage. Red is wide open. Not just open. Wide open. Black, not as open. Maybe coming the other direction in the next pack. There'll be some more black cards. Yeah, I guess I have 2 deserts, so that guy's fine. It's not a discard effect, right? No. Just put them in your graveyard. Doesn't work with this thing. I could just splash this. Like, I mean, it's really good with all these. Like, it's good with this guy. You discard a card. It's good with this guy. You discard a card. It's good with this card. We discard a card. So I mean, I could just splash. And then there's a planeswalker. Let's see. Double strike. 2 damage divided any number of targets. So that's a possibility. When you cycle discard, pay 1 to put a -1. That's pretty good. -1 counters. That guy's pretty good. I mean, this is not like amazing. And it's off color. There's not really any fixing in this set. Like, whenever you cycle or discard. I mean, this guy just seems good. A little bit sad there. Because I'm not married to black. Could have gone green, red. But I don't think that planeswalker was like amazing. It just did 2 damage as its minus for 4 mana as a planeswalker. Or double strike. I mean, double strike's good if you're ahead on the board, but it's not like the best planeswalker ability. I could be wrong, and just you should always take planeswalker that's like close to your colors. I don't know. It didn't seem like that was the best planeswalker. -1 counters. I do have a little bit of that with this guy and this guy and this guy. So that's a card that I could play. What's this thing? Deal damage to target player, or if you play exert, you can do it to a creature. I mean, ping a creature is pretty good. More burn spells. Drain. Good target for -1 counters. Just take the burn spell, I think. I mean, red is open. Definitely need a. I feel like this is supposed to be an aggressive deck, so I should get some more 2-drops if I can. A couple more deserts would be good for this guy and this guy. Wow, I should have gone green red. I guess they would have to play white for this thing to do anything. I was talking about 2-drops recently. What is this thing? Target creature with 2 cannot be blocked. I have 1 creature that can use it on. Alternatively, I can just take this guy, which becomes a 4/4 late game, or this guy, which can ping. I'll try this guy. I have no idea how good he is. There are a lot of 1 toughness tokens and creatures in this format. So, might be good. Look at this. Instant in the turn. What? Lose the game. That doesn't seem good. I don't want to lose the game. Probably take this. Although I do have a lot of 3-mana removal. And I can do -1 with like... Okay, maybe I don't want that. What's this one? Green, counters, draw... Get life, drain life. Not a desert. I can come later. I mean, this is the best card, I think. Sniper's fine too, but I don't really need more 3 mana removal. How about 4 mana removal? Do I need more of that? Can you ever have too much removal? Find out. I have 7 creatures. This is pack 2. Huh? I assume this guy's good. He's the gold card for this color. I'm definitely in the right colors. Let's just say that for this seat. Whether the deck will end up being good or not is still an open question, but I'm in the right colors. Shatterstorm. Nope. It's going to be actually any of these cards. I don't think I want another 4-drop, although this guy is good. I have a lot of discard in my deck. Guy's fine, but feels like it could be this guy. Actually don't have like any other creatures to use it with though. Oops, well, took too long. What did I get? This guy? That's fine. There's no way I'm playing Crash there in this deck. Another one of these guys. See if they're good in multiples. Doom Dissenter or Tormenting Voice? Don't know. Try this one. All right. Mono Painmaker Initiates. Don't know that I need a fetch land. I guess I could still consider casting this Drakehaven with this card. I mean, it is really good in this deck. Might be worth it. Put like 1 island, put like 2 islands in the Evolving Wilds. Oh man, another desert. Wow. You got there in the deserts. What's this thing do? 4 mana 5/5. During your upkeep, put a puzzle. So it's basically a 4/4. It's 4 mana 4/4. Cast a non-creature spell, remove a card from it. I do have a lot of non-creature spells. That's an option. More burn spells, although I have a lot. Don't need that. This guy's fine. Cycling, another desert. Huh. So many burn spells in my deck. Alright, I'll try this thing. Probably a bad idea. What the fuck is this thing? Enter the battlefield. Field token for your library. Opponent separates, so it's like a mini factor fiction. For 6 mana. Okay, well, there's really nothing in my colors here, so just take this thing. Deal 5 damage to each creature and non-bonus planeswalker. I mean, I don't have anything that could survive that. But I think I have enough removal that I don't want board wipes in my deck. I don't know what this deck's doing. I mean, I know what it's doing. I don't know if it's doing it well. So many deserts. Don't think I have any zombies. Nope. It's kind of sad I didn't get another one of these snipers. There was one somewhere that somebody took. Nope. White looked open. Pack 3. maybe. Removal dot deck. I already have 2 of these. Maybe get a bat in here. Guess I could have put another one of those 4/4s, but I don't know. I have a lot of 4 drops too, so doesn't seem necessary. Wow, it's an option. That's good in this deck. Oh, it's better if you have cycling than discard, but do have cycling and discard. All right, what's going on here? Let's just pick these last few cards. Not like it's going to matter at this point. Korean name. Assume that's Korean. Discard. I'm going to play that. Probably not. I'll just look at this deck. I don't think the mummy got there. Don't really have any synergies for that guy. Probably won't play this guy. Don't know how good these Paincasters are, but I'll try them out. Don't know how good this thing is either. May not play it. All right, we're back. All right. Is this a 17 or 16 land deck? Why is there a forest in my deck? I'm confused. Why are there 3 forests in my deck? Oh, because that split card somewhere? This thing? Yeah, not. No, that's not happening. How much land is that? That's 17 land. 7, 9. Got one of these for a swamp. $17 land. So it's actually okay to have excess land in this deck because I can always just discard them, so it doesn't even really matter. Not worried about flooding out. All right, well, I still got to cut 2 cards. This thing, don't really have anything particular synergies for that. This card is not amazing. So much removal. I like this guy because it has 2 power, so you can use these initiates with it. I think I'm going to keep this guy in. I'd say it's either this or this. One of these. I think I have enough removal that I'm going to take out one of these Splendid Agonies. Although, is that just better than this? It's permanent. And it gets rid of power for combat. You know what? Maybe that's just better. Maybe this is better than this. It's hard to imagine not playing 3 damage to any target at instant speed. Do I need this thing? How many creatures did I end up with? 15. I think it's good to have one of these in your deck. All right, we'll try this. So I need the Evolving Wilds and the Drakehaven. I did talk about that. It definitely powers up the deck a little bit. I don't have a lot of cycling though, so it really would have to have either the Burning Fist Minotaur or the Javelineer or one of these deserts. But if I do get the Drakehaven with like the Javelineer, for example, or the Minotaur, it's pretty insane. Make 2/2 flyers. You know what? I think I'm going to try it. I'm going to put Evolving Wilds, Drakehaven, 2 islands, and I'm going to cut I don't think I need Tormenting Voice because I have plenty of ways to throw away my land. This is still 41 cards. Wait, did I make... Oh, I have one too many land. 7, 7. Looks like I need more red than black. All right. Let's take us a Meister piece. I could put 1 forest in to make those reshuffle things. I don't think I needed that Drakehaven, but I did it for the lulz. Of course, immediately punished by drawing it. I guess I can always just discard it to one of these cards. Wow. It's really good against me. Kills my 2/1 first striker by dying and then giving it -1/-1. Feels like 1 toughness in this format. It's a pretty big liability. Couple options. I got Open Fire. All of the Minotaur's holding those guys back just fine, so guess we're on the Drakehaven plan. Sure, buddy. Get that 1 damage in. So I got cycling for this. I got burn. We'll see what happens. If he doesn't attack, I'll burn in a turn. Okay, so here I'll cycle. So you got some bounce or something? Or we might have that -2/-2 thing. Clearly he has something. Wow, 5-mana exile. Not what I expected. Well, let me just do the same thing again this turn. Oh wow, it's good against these 1 toughness creatures. I'm getting low, obviously, but he could have done that in combat. Everyone makes mistakes. All right, what do we got here? Block, take 1, so I'm doing fine on ground. Let's start getting down some. It's not embalming that anytime soon. Don't know if this was the right card to play that turn. Obviously, I had a lot of options. I can ping plus open fire to kill that. So I'm glad I got that down. At some point, I just need to block this thing. Maybe next turn. Yeah, this man doesn't line up great here. So 1 more mana, you can cast that thing. I'll have to deal with that also somehow. Oh, I can never mind. I have Drake Haven for that thing. I don't have to worry about that. Can I hold the line here? It's not looking great, I have to say. It's not looking terrible. Okay, these are all bad things that are happening. This thing is killing this. Okay. Can't do anything about that. What is this guy thinking about? Disconnected or something, maybe? jeez. Maybe this should be an 18 land deck. Like, I have so many ways to discard lands that. Okay. I'm just gonna put on full control just in case something weird happens. I don't really understand what's. Obviously, I mean, it looks like he's disconnected or something. I just want to make sure I can use this guy before the lethal sting goes off. I'm gonna exert it to ping that guy and then deal 3 damage to it. I don't really understand what happened there, but obviously he got disconnected or something. Okay. 2 mana. None of these plays are amazing, unfortunately. I guess I just get down to 4/4 this turn. Attack for 2. It's fine. Can make a lot of 2/2 flyers to block that. Or I could just play that guy. Looks like we're stabilized at 7. A lot of people playing this wall. Like, I see it in a lot of people's decks. Maybe it's good, I don't know. Attack with everything. Wall can't block. Is it lethal? 4, 7, 9. Pump it twice. I only have 1 red mana. He's over it. I'm just trying to figure out the best play. I mean, obviously I had a lot of options there. Got the right picture for this deck? Let's see. Should probably don't like this guy. A little unfortunate that game. I think he could have killed my 2/1 if he hadn't disconnected. Because he had that -1/-1 counter when he got disconnected. He didn't actually end up placing it anywhere, I think. I mean, I don't think it would have made that big of a difference. I mean, definitely, I did attack with it a few times, so it upped my clock, but in the end, the 2/1 wasn't like necessary. I do like this Drake Haven in this deck. Gives you some protection against flyers. Oh, there it is again. Evolving Wild. Do I need double red? Oh, there you go. I need double red. I was going to ask if I needed double red or double black, but then I drew a double red spell. And that was answered. Do I block here? I think I have the late game pretty locked up. I mean, if I don't block this turn, then I don't block next turn. It's like... end up taking multiple damage over time. Oh, now I draw a 2/3, and I immediately regret blocking the 2/1, but did not have a 2/3 at the time. Like the Sand Strangler doesn't. I don't have a desert right now, so that guy's not amazing. This guy's on the mill or whatever plan. Do we have Exert? He does have Exert. It didn't really even give me the option to Exert there, but I just clicked over here instead. Blue-red. I haven't seen a blue-red yet deck in this format. What is it? Probably, I mean, obviously spells of some sort, but I don't know what the main theme is. Okay, still not a desert, so it doesn't have any synergy with this guy yet. I think I'm gonna end up playing Drake Haven this turn. So just attack. Huh. Chump block at 16 life. Not what you expect to see. Draw 3 cards. Yeah, sure, buddy. just draw 3 cards. Let's go ahead and cycle. I don't have any more blue cards in my deck, so... So, I do want this desert somewhere so that I can use the Sand Strangler. I don't need to play. Yeah, plenty of stuff to do. There's no way this guy comes back from this. Man is just freaking stocked. I have Drake Haven, I have Javelineer. Okay, well. Good thing I have this Drake Haven. I'm just gonna do draw a card, discard a card, whatever. I'm feeling fine about this game so far. Infinite removal, man. So many options. Yeah, well, this guy's the best. Yeah, definitely. Don't need to ask me twice. Magma Spray on the token from the Drake Haven. It's a card. I do wish I had like one more mana, but whatever. Oops. That was not the best play by me, but I have so much removal in the hand. Oh, there we go. He's on the Drakehaven also. All right, we got a game. Oh wow, that works with this thing. Nice. I approve. All right, well, I see where we're going here. Man, these cards just aren't the best. Wait, where'd the other guy go? I wanted the Sand Strangler. Oh well. This is dumb. I shouldn't have done this. Jeez, man. This guy's popping off on me. He only has 11 cards left in this deck. So I don't have enough mana to use all these cards. Alright, what am I gonna do here? I didn't give this guy's deck enough credit. It's pretty freaking sweet. I mean, once he got the Drakehaven down. Obviously, it looked like garbage until he got Drakehaven. Surprised he didn't cycle that. Oh, he can just cast this thing. I don't know. Oh, God, if I had land, I had lethal. Wait, I have enough land. That was a really weird game of Magic. Definitely felt like I had the advantage for most of the game. Then he played Hour Devastation, wiped the board. We both rebuild, and he drew the Drakehaven. God, without Drakehaven, that deck is really bad, though. I hope he has more than one in his deck. This is a... Oh, whatever. It's got removal and creatures. I was going to say it's a pretty bad hand, but... it's limited, so... And red. Could represent the... what's that? Magma Spray? Make him worry about it. So many 1 toughness creatures. This guy is like always been good, but whatever. I'll just play the bat. Guy should have 1 turn too late. No, I don't want to play that guy. Wait, what? Where'd the bat go? Definitely not blocking. So far he's mono black. What is this thing? Is that playable and limited? I guess if you get enough. Don't have any deserts yet. Unfortunately, this guy can't block either of these two, and it can't attack into this. So it's pretty bad on this board. It's really sad to use removal on any of these creatures, though. Man, this is a really sad play. Because I can block this and discard a card to it, but that seems really risky and unnecessary. So far, dealing 3 damage seems terrible on this board. So, I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to discarding this open fire to this guy. Or just discard it anyway. Sand Strangler is great, but I don't have any deserts at the moment. Feels bad, but I think these are the two. God, it feels so bad. Unburden, huh? I don't understand why some of these cards didn't attack me. Okay, well, definitely taking with the flyer. There's no way I'm taking with the ground guy, so. The hands in this deck never quite come together. Like, they don't. Like, there always are good cards in my hand, but, like, they don't. Like, the mana doesn't work, or something always is just off. Sure, no blocks. I don't know. I assume at some point I'm gonna have to kill this, so let's just kill it now. Is this guy really on like mono black cycling? Looks like he is, yeah. It's pretty impressive to draft a mono black deck with enough cycling to make it worth it. Look at all this cycling. Look at this shit, man. Guy's popping off. Never seen such a thing. Well, I can kill the -1 guy, but then I'll kill my flyer. Can attack with this guy. It's very interesting. I think I'll just wait. Make my Minotaur unblockable. That's some aggro right there. 6 damage. Mono black. Was he gonna wipe the board or something? I'm expecting like a board wipe. Is there a board wipe in black? Yep, there you go. Brutal. What happened here? His lands on tap. Okay. What the fuck is going on here? What is this guy playing? I'm so confused. Four cards to my 0. Okay, I have Menace. So one creature doesn't matter. I'm top decking well. I've only drawn 4 lands this entire game, so I can't complain about that. Just keep top decking. I mean, almost all my deck must be land at this point. Sure. This is a really weird game. How did he make me discard again? Oh, this thing? Consigned to Oblivion? So he's not mono black, he's blue black, I guess. I mean, I'm only at 10. It's not like a lot of life. He's got to attack. Otherwise he just dies. God, what the fuck? This is a really weird game. He has so much more land than me, and yet he's ahead of me on board. Am I dead next turn? 6 damage, yeah. Wow. This is I don't quite understand. What happened there? He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 land to my. Well, I mean, I have 6, I guess. So there's only 3 more land. All right. Anyways, what can I do here? At the moment, nothing. So don't attack. Man, if I could somehow survive this without one of my creatures dying. But I cannot. Still take one with afflict. Don't see much better to do though. Ugh, man, that's a disappointing loss. I don't quite know what I did wrong. I guess what happened was all this discard actually worked out well against me. All these unburdens. That's how he got ahead. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm dead. That was such a strange game. Mono black, cycling, discard, something. I gotta give him credit though. That was a pretty sweet deck. I don't know what it was, but it was pretty sweet. All right, you go first. I got a 2-drop into a 3-drop. Oh, into a removal spell. Do you want to play the desert? No. Not if I keep drawing land. It delays my 3-mana spell by 1 turn, but that's probably fine with that specific card. Not a card that you need to get out on turn 3 immediately. Mono white so far. Would I attack and trade for any of these creatures? Debating. Yeah. I can combine this with this to kill either of these two. Both, really, over time. Till end of turn. Sure. Is he going to exert? Do I block the tapper? Do I block either of these? No, I'm blocking that one. Yeah. Vigilance plus exert. Hell of a combo there. Okay, well, didn't draw. Do I need to do anything before he untaps? Trying to figure out how to order this correctly. Could have pump in his hand, but I don't think I can play around that. Okay, he still has something. This may end up biting me in the ass here. No. Not. haven't seen a lot of pump in this format yet, so it seemed relatively safe. Did I cycle a desert yet? No, I didn't play. So I can eat this guy. Okay, what does he got here? What's the cartouche of green is the fight, and the white was that one. Oh! Okay. We got problems. Things just went from problems to more problems. All right, so what's the long-term plan to deal with that guy? I could put, if I discard 3 cards, I can put 3 counters on it. We can still make tokens though, and it's still a 0/3 indestructible. This would have to kill it. It would exile if it killed it, but it can't kill it because it's indestructible. I think we, oh man, I can't race. It's 6 damage if I block it. Can't race it, can I? No, I mean, I'm dead in 2 turns. Brutal. I guess I chump block with the 2/1. And I don't know, keep fucking some chickens. Good attack. Interesting. That's a pretty big misplay considering this thing can make it not block. I mean, you can make a 1/1 with it, but definitely gives me a chance now. Oh, no. Maybe I should have played that slamper first. Just takes it. Doesn't even make a 1/1 to chump block. Let's see, is there like a white Wrath of God? But you'd still make a 1/1 to block, even if you had Wrath of God in your hand. I don't know, man. I don't know how to play around whatever he's doing. Could take it once, but I don't think I want to. Whoa, what? Wait, what? A lot of confusion there. there any way I die here? I don't think so. Oh, right, lethal. Right. Should have counted. I was too busy focusing on like how to maximize all my triggers. Should have countered if I had lethal. How close am I to finishing this draft? I kind of want to go get some food. Yeah, only halfway. All right, I'm done for now. You get some dinner.